Hey guys, it's Ann over at Plant Obsessed, and it's that time of the year, what I tell you, what I do with my worm castings. So, let's see where my hand is. There it is. So this is my currants, and they are potted in worm compost as well as coconut coir and sand. And then all of the bonsais up there and pre-bonsais, that's a redwood bonsai in the making, they get watered with worm tea. I'll take you over to the garden. Okay, here we are in my pre-bonsai slash edible garden. I've got 4 5x5. You can see there's the new version that I made with the concrete last year. I'm gonna keep replacing the rest of these pallet ones with concrete, but for right now I'm going to get one harvest of things out before I start tearing them out. This is my worm tower that I have been feeding over the course of the fall and the winter, and what you see in there right now is 150 pounds of worm castings that my worms have been making over the course of the winter. So I'm going to kind of just scratch that in and see what it does. I figure I took about 50 to 60 pounds of fruit out of there, and then of course there's the vines that ended up in the garbage. I've already put about 100 pounds in the pre-bonsai garden here, and also 100 pounds in with the root crops that are growing or in the process of growing here, and then probably about 50 pounds in with the garlic that's going over there, garlic and onions. So okay, let's keep walking. All right, these are my grapevines, and I have not got around to them yet, but they will probably get 100 to 200 pounds of the castings. They are still in their growth phase. I haven't got them all pruned up all the way for this year, but they will get a couple 100 pounds. And ever since I started feeding them worm compost, the Japanese beetles have not bothered them. So, knock on wood, that continues, because they ate them down to nothing once upon a time. Alright, so if we just keep walking, ornamentals that haven't been cleaned out yet, but then we get over to this part of the garden, and we have the rhubarb and chives, and eventually, where that yellow stake is, there will be asparagus. And I usually put a couple 100 pounds over here as well. And if I have anything left, it goes on the ornamentals. All right, guys, well, that's what I do with my worm castings. And I just dump it on top for the most part. When I have in-progress castings, I'll make tea, but the ones that I store over the winter, I just add on top of everything. Alright guys, well, if you like the video, give it a muddy thumbs up, and if you're not a member of my worm family, click that subscribe button. And if you want to know what I'm doing when I'm doing it, ring that little bell icon. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out with me and my worms, and everybody, have a good day.